everybody. Got a little different video for you today. It's not of actual tractor pulling. It's not a mechanical work, but it is one of a pulling tractor of a friend of mine and Twisted V Twin Garages. It's actually his son-in-law's. It's a farm stock Deutz pulling tractor. He gave us a little walk around and start up of it. So hope you enjoy the video. Check it out. Leave me a thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. If you don't like it, leave me a comment why you didn't like it. If you did like it, cool. Leave me a comment that you liked it. So sit back, relax, and check out this nice little Deutz tractor.
What?
They should be on the ground.
Oh, I've yet to see this thing. What?
Really?
It's so low. The center of gravity, this thing cranks every line, is about 6 inches lower than a formal M.
How come you didn't build your weight bar up here?
I'm building one. It's going to go way across there.
Yeah.
Hold on there. Hang through there.
Get it down.
Nice hitch weight though.
Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If you go off of here and come out around, 100-pound weight, is that going to hang down too far to get to the hitch on it?
No, I'd be on either side.
You'd have to go on the sides and leave the middle open.
Leave the middle open, yeah. You ever see the old floor things? That's how.
So what year is this thing?
We don't know exactly in the year. It's
But it is an antique though.
mid to late 70s. Obviously made in West Germany when there was two Germanys, tells you something.
Right.
But they're air cooled, so the cylinder heads and jugs. Cylinder heads look scarily like a Kohler V Twin. And then the oil cooler, how they designed it, coiled and the air blows past.
Coiled from all the way through it.
And it goes in the block up there at the front and in the block back there, so it's entirely inside the
Yeah,
shroud.
but this fan right here is spinning as well.
Yes. That fan is spinning, and you would not believe the airflow those fans move. It's a ducted fan. And it's shrouded, where like here at the back, it has this back plate covered in. So all the airflow goes down, and it's forced across.
Right.
And it comes out the other side. Even the
Now,
push
are
rod.
these coolers here as well? or
Those are
is
fins.
that-
Those are very, very deep fins. The actual solid part of the head is not very big in these, but the heads are aluminum. So in the tractor, this old in a diesel, to have that kind of technology, to have aluminum heads, and they're hemispherical combustion chamber. They have absolutely huge valves. I have brand new heads up there off the tractor that I can show you. The valves are huge. You have two valves, but they flow an insane amount of air for what they are. It's not that hard. This motor is only 347 cubic inches, but you can get over 130 to 150 horsepower without turbocharging. So the efficiency in them is very, very good.
So this is non-turbo?
It is non-turbo. Pulls non-turbo farm stock. It's 347 cube, whereas some of the tractors in the class are over 500 cubes.
But what was you using starting fluid for? Hopefully not on this.
Well, a little sniff, because this thing is cold-blooded. The ones with the Bosch inline pump start excellent in cold weather. The ones with the old VA rotaries do not. But as you can see, a lot of people have a hard time looking in a tractor and not seeing a radiator. And this is all hollow under here. There's not very much weight in the front of this tractor. This tractor is rated the same in the same size class as a John Deere 4010, whereas a 4010 Deere weighs approximately.
Yeah.
A John Deere 4010 weighs approximately 9,000 pounds ready to go to the field. This thing weighs under 7,000.
Yep.
And the exhaust was something a little bit quick on this thing, because originally they had what they called a muffler manifold. they had these 6 square runners come out and go into the side of a body of a muffler and then come out in a little outlet stack that's approximately 2 inches around. And they always rust out, and the 6-cylinder tractors are the only ones that had that.
Can you gut this out?
Well, we made it. We made this.
Yeah.
What this is a piece of 7-inch galvanized silo tubing. And they all go right in there and it's completely open. And we have a 4-inch hole cut in the end and 1/4-inch thick end plates. And we have a 4-inch 90-degree elbow that we have our stack in.
So there's absolutely nothing
There's nothing
restricting.
in there. It's just wide open.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know about these other than their poor brakes.
Yeah,
Is-
but when you're hooked to the sled, you don't need brakes.
The transmission,
Brakes are overrated.
Yeah.
the actual gears are fully synchronized. It's a ZF branded transmission. So we got ranges here, and it goes reverse, low, low once again, the same low ratio, which the reason for that is, and then high, is they want low and high in a line, but if you're doing loader work, you have low and reverse in line like a shuttle.
What's the red light on up there for?
That is my controller for my light bars, front and rear. When we pull, we have a smaller one at the back that's shining almost straight down the ground
So you can see the hitch.
for hitching up or for moving weights in the trailer. It's just nicer to have. You see a lot of people at pools that do not have light bars, and a lot of pools are very poorly lit.
Yeah.
And we know of.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the step for back here?
Well, I had to get clever when it comes to hanging my weights, because my weights hang up there, and everybody was real concerned about with the leverage if the front end started to come up.
That's a Mack dump trailer step.
Yes, it is. And what I intend to do is actually back the tractor till the tires bump the rubber on the side of the gooseneck trail. Then from there I can step straight from the deck, put 1 foot on that step, and have a solid place to put my foot while I hang the weights at like rib cage height up on that weight bar. And I've seen no issues with the weights being up that high.
But if you go this route,
I'm gonna do
you
both
can
'cause
literally run a bar and a pin down to here to support where you're hanging your weights.
I'm gonna go both because this thing, I gotta get more weights because I do not actually have enough to get myself into 8,500.
Now, do the hydraulics and everything still work on it, or?
The hydraulics work, the PTO does work, but the PTO clutch and the lever, we took the lever off, actuates the clutch because it's very, very stiff, very problematic. So we use it for farming, we use it for stuff, it's not PTO.
Right.
But the hydraulics do work.
So it is still farmable.
Yes.
Cool.
The PTO will still spin, it's just you can't clutch it to take it out. Because these things have, all Deutzes do, they have, that's neutral, one way is 540 and one way is 1,000 on the same shaft. So,
That's on your RPM.
but there was a lever that mounted right here that, right here there's a arm goes into the clutch. Is it? Actually right here it is. They actually have, the clutch is like a twin disc clutch, except the one's flipped and it has a different throwout bearing. You have a big throwout bearing, small throwout bearing. I can show you on that tractor, it's in pieces. So one, the outside throwout bearing is the wider one, the fingers in the clutch are staggered. So when it pushes that disengages the PTO shaft, which has the smaller shaft supplying that PTO disc that runs through the big shaft.
Okay.
And the smaller throwout bearing pushes the main fingers for the main clutch. In farm stock turbo pulling, you can actually flip the PTO disc around, delete the PTO drive shaft, and turn it into a dual disc clutch that will handle over 450 horsepower just by reworking the stock clutch.
Nice.
And then on this gear shift lever, there's 6 gears in a standard pattern, and they are fully synchronized. And this tractor, most of them do have, this is a creeper box. It has a creeper, which gives you, I think, 5 gears are like less than 1 mile an hour, so it's basically worthless.
So basically, my brother can drive.
Yeah. And but other than that,
Yeah, it's a nice setup. I like it. I'm gonna have to go out and get some video of you pulling actually. So
and it The wiring, I gutted the wiring on it.
If there ever is any
Yeah.
holes anymore.
Exactly.
There was probably about 5 pounds unnecessary wiring in this tractor.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Now we have this. Because all we need to do is start, run, and operate the light bar. Which, I got rid of the like 5-position key switch, it had all the lights and everything in the key. And we switched over, we have a simple on-off toggle. Toggle goes up.
Boys, she ain't turned up none, not at all.
When these things are running under load, that fan speed, it's not too out of line to see it expected to be over 100 mile an hour of air. So people don't realize, they say, well, don't you worry about them overheating. It's actually less of a worry with these, because you worry about your lawnmower overheating.
Right. And it has a lot more air moving over it than a regular push mower or anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a belt-driven fan.
Right.
And
Let's go find that trailer and then, because he's got to be somewhere 5.